Wala. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome everybody. This is the open conversation. Welcome. Today I have very important topics to talk about. Today we'll try to talk in English. Please share the video if you are live. Share the video for the people, for the benefits, because there's teachings, Rasta teaching, what we call Rasta teaching. That's what we have tonight. I have brother Isa Kefefe, I have brother Mohammed Toure backstage. Don't worry yourself, brothers. Right up. Assalamu alaikum badingol, assalamu alaikum boki nangen def. I will play this audio. I don't know Isa and this brother whether you people understand English Pular. Please share this video. Welcome back. I was in the morning with two people on the open conversation on Hello Basse with brother 345. I welcome you back again on the platform of open conversation on religion and society that I always have with the brother Isa Kefefe and Mohammed Toure in Cote d'Ivoire, and Isa here with me in Turnout. I will play a video that is going on viral on social media now. It is in Fulani. Maybe you people, some of you understand Fulani, will know what he's saying. Then after that, we will talk about this.
misetin say ko Allah Hassan bakruhu ko onelade Allah ngare tawron julu ngare tawron moje ngare tawron de loje julu dalanam Allah woni mawdu nebetedo ala siwana Allah amatigi nebi baba dina Allah an jomi amen wata fawmin hunde komin kattanton muñel min jaafoɗamin jurmoɗamin faboɗamin he ɓe yimɓe say sewɓe an joomi emen jippinɗa newmagu e sayko alhasan mbakke ruuhu mbiɗon jaɓi mbiɗon kooli wattumin e cettantoɓe gonga allah say sewoɓe eɓe peeja allah mo feeja kono feere allah nde wurtata an joomi emen wata woñi te tawa feewni nomin no mbiɗon no ñaagi jamɓe kisal an woni okkirowo eɓe ngarata mbakkirano allah ɓen ta keno laawol ɗumgo feewe laabi ngo laawol ngo moƴƴiranɗa moƴƴuɓe ma ɓen moƴƴuɓe ma ɓe gonaɓe loɓanɗa ɓe gonaɓe majjinɗa allah woni mawɗo 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 in Allah jiiɗo moƴƴi meɗe wuble aduna o jiiɗi meɗe torande lakara ndendagal jettoje Allah ɓe goɗan jiɗoma o tagore nde jom yurmele wuppine aduna o jiirumele hettorande lakara o jiiñango jobdi diine koɗo mahmin ndewata koɗo mahmin ballinto kollamin laawol ɗumgo feewe laabi ngon laawol ngo moƴƴiranɗa moƴƴuɓe ma ɓen moƴƴuɓe ma ɓe gonaɓe loɓanɗa ɓe gonaɓe majjinɗa allifun laawol mi waɗi min allah o monalaɗon o naɗayote o hangaka.
Assalamu alaikum, brothers. Okay, I will quote the I will stop the video here. It was just to to lead me into the conversation with you two brothers. I don't know whether you people understand Pular. Mohamed Toure, yo dega nga Pular.
tuuti dégg naa tuuti rek.
yaa ngi doon dégg kii moo wax.
waaw dégg naa Allah wali mawta muy Allahu akbar yàlla ku màgg la.
voilà yaa ñooñu dañ doon julli si julli lañ nekk noonu.
mi ngay julli si Pël mi ngay jàng Alxuraan ci Pël.
voilà this is not the first time ma dégg I hear people praying in local language, Indian, not local languages, because there's no local language, the Indian native languages, you know. First time I hear somebody pray in their own language, in Islam, in the Islamic way of prayers, is in Bambara, in Guinea Conakry. I think somewhere in Guinea Conakry, or I don't know, anywhere, somewhere.
It's Guinea.
Yeah, yes, they were praying in their local languages. So this brings me to this discussion with two brother. Because after one brother of mine, Boy Barry, he shared it on the Fulani one, on his Facebook page. So I was having this conversation with these brothers, and this become a bridal conversation amongst his followers, many of us. The question is, Lumam, what I will ask here is, what do people see about this praying in our own languages in Islam? Mohamed Toure.
Yes.
So Wolof in English, any language. But what is your observation in this
video? Okay, we say of all good evening to everybody, and we are saying good evening to Brother Esa Kifepe, and we are praying to you an urgent recovery for your wound that you are having in your hand. We are telling everybody welcome to the open conversation. Once again.
Isa, your mic is mute. You have to unmute yourself. I cannot do it. Okay, good.
You see, Bubakar is just around the corner. Up to now, he didn't come and visit me. He's just
Corona.
Which Corona?
Corona rules.
He didn't even call to know how am I doing. Up to now, I'm waiting for that.
I am listening. I'm not going to contact. You know that. Greetings, Isa. You can greet. You can also greet. Let us proceed on this topic.
Thank you very much. We are just making joke here, and just is my brother, and I used to make joke always. Our fellow brothers and sisters used to follow this great, wonderful page. We always welcome you, and we are always happy to have you on this program. But for me, as I used to advise, when you see a program is progressing, it used to come from the followers. But how does the followers, or how does it come from the followers? The followers has to be calling, contributing, giving their mind and asking questions. And then you will see that there is a progress in the program. But if there is a program like this, you just come and look and go out, it's not all that good. But at least maybe you have something to contribute, or you have questions to ask. Just call, give your also advice. No, maybe the way you see us doing, maybe there is a correction. Correct us and let us move. So that's only my advice to the followers. Thank you. And then we are still.
My question to you now. Thank you very much for bringing that. I will tell you, brothers, two of you, this. Maybe you know our people. Many people contact me. Many people give me feedback that they are very happy about this program. That what we do, we talk about the topics that we always talk about, and the information that they are very happy about it. People always, I get positive feedback from people who listen to us. Both on my YouTube channel, from those people on the Facebook. All of them, most of them, they ask me always before I publish, when is the time of the religion and society. Some of them, they watch it after, you know about the network system. So I will tell you too, I thank you for you people for taking your time coming to educate me and others about things that I want to understand, and we exchange ideas. So I don't know whether you heard of this video that I was streaming before you then. about these people praying in the local languages? Did you hear it?
Yeah, at the normal circumstance, I heard it before. And
Okay.
we continue to hear it because our people used to share it always. And I think it's Bambara local language, something like it.
Yeah,
Something like
the new one is in somewhere in our area about Gambia or Senegal. It is in Fulani. Mohamed Toure, you were contributing into this. Mohamed Toure, what is your observation about this video?
Okay, my observation about the video, and I have also watched on France 24 or on TV5, one of the French channels, showing a mosque in Conakry, an imam leading people and reciting the Quran in Mandinka language.
Okay.
And that, why should we recite the Quran in the Arabic language and we are not Arabs? So it is better for us to recite it in our own language. So that imam and the little group of people that was behind him during the prayers, we are trying to recite the Fatiha in their own language. Like they take the meanings of the Fatiha from Arabic into Mandinka, and they when they are about to kneel or to get up back, they say God is great in their own language, extra until the was finished. But according to the information I followed, the mosque was attacked and devastated by some group of people or by the government as a response to that strange actions that the imam did.
You say government. You say government. That is not possible. Government will not do that. That is radical Muslim thinkers who will do that, not government.
Okay. Anyway, the mosque was attacked and devastated into ashes, into stones. It was in Conakry, and it was in the capital city Conakry, in the area dominated by the Mandinkas themselves. And the imam himself was a Mandinka, and he was reciting in Mandinka.
So my question to you, brothers, is it a crime for us as Africans, you as a Wolof, Isa, you as a how to call it, as a Hausa, to pray in Hausa or in English? Is it forbidden in Islam or is it accepted?
For me, what I will say on this, it is not acceptable. Simply because,
why do you base it?
Yeah, simply because the Prophet said, "Salli kama ra'aytumuni usalli." You have to pray the way I pray. So it's only after prayers that you can raise up your hands and pray, "Oh God, give me this." That one you can do it in any language. But in the practice,
is the Prophet is an Arab. I am not. If he say pray as I pray, that doesn't mean maybe I should play literally. I should say I should be saying speaking Arabic. Don't you think so?
I don't think so. For that one, it is understood. That's why it's totally different.
Why?
When this thing comes, we all go in, and we question a lot of ulama on that basis. And to be frank with you, any ulama, and for me in particular, I contact more than 4 or 5 in different places, and none of them give positive answer on that issue that we have to just come and then do it in English or in Hausa or no. Except, because of what I just presented to you.
Because the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Pray as I pray."
Okay, good. He said, "Pray as I pray." The Prophet is in Arab, but some of the Sahaba was not Arab. Why is it that the Sahaba didn't pray in their languages?
Isa, if you go to the wrinkle in turnout here, what do you think?
That's a wrinkle.
No. Listen, I am trying to comment. Answer to my question.
When I go to the shop,
when you go to the shop, which language do you speak in turnout?
Internal. If I go to this thing, Winkle, that's the shop, and the person Belgium, I speak Belgium to him. If it's English or from Africa, I speak the language for him.
What language do they speak in this region in Flanders?
In Flanders, it's Netherlands, Flemish.
What do you officially? What is the official? What is the main language in this area? What do people speak here?
That's what I said, Flemish, Netherlands.
So what do they speak in Saudi Arabia?
In Saudi Arabia, they speak Arabic.
What do they speak in Yemen?
In Yemen, they speak also Arabic.
What do they speak in Gambia?
In Gambia, Mandingo.
Mandingo and Fular, Wolof, Jola.
Yeah.
So don't you think it's because of the Sahabas you were talking about here? Even if they were Mandinkas, me, I speak Mandinka, I speak Wolof, I speak and I'm a Fulani, but that doesn't mean I have to speak. I don't have. That doesn't mean I am a Mandinka or I am a Wolof. It's because
this topic is very interesting, to be frank with you. But yeah, it's very interesting.
Can I share?
Let me land. Then you involve Ahmed Toure. Just give me a minute. Okay. You know, Arabic. We say Arabic is Arabic, yes, but when you go to Yemen, their way of speaking Arabic is different than Saudi Arabia.
But still, it's Arabic.
Yes, it's Arabic, but it's different.
If you go to Guinea-Conakry, if you go to Senegal, if you go to Niger, if you go to Nigeria, if you go to Mali, if you go to Togo, we speak Pular, Fulani, but it's not the same.
The Pular is the same, but you find that the accent are not the same. Netherlands and Belgium is the same, but the accent is not the same. That's what I'm telling you.
It's the same. We are all Fulanis, but even they speak, you can hear.
That's why you are right.
What you are saying is because Islam started in Saudi Arabia, in the Arab zone. Maybe the Prophet is from there. The Prophet means pray as I pray. It doesn't mean maybe you have to speak Arabic, but you have to submit yourself to the one God. You know, you have to praise God. You know, because that's my understanding. Don't you think so?
So it's a big.
Okay, you wait. Pause. Here's my question to you: Is there any part of the Holy Quran, or the Sunnah, or the teachings of the Prophet, which prohibit people from praying in Wolof or Mandinka or Jola or Tukulor or any other language?
Okay. Well, this is a very important topic that needs clear explanation from the Islamic scholars before these people mislead some Muslims, especially those who are with little knowledge about Islam. Because the worshipings, things we do as worship, to worship God, those are called in Arabic al-ibadah, the things we do to worship the Almighty God, like the prayers, like zakat, like performing hajj, and so. These people, we call it tawqifiyya. Tawqifiyya means these are the things that you do according to how God wants you to do, and how Prophet teach you to do it. You have nothing to do with your own mind. Okay?
Okay.
So, like prayers, if the Prophet didn't tell us that in Zuhr we pray 4 rakas, and in Maghrib we make it 3 rakas, and in Fajr we make it 2 rakas, we cannot now justify why Maghrib is 3, Fajr is 2, and Zuhr is 4. These things are unexplainable. So we only take it as the Prophet, give it us. That's why Almighty Allah.
Why is there no explanation that the Prophet explained that? Why do we have to do it like that?
No, there are things we can explain, we can justify about it, we can talk the reason behind it, but there are certain things in Islam, you just believe it like that. God wants to examine to know how ready you are to believe what is from God without knowing the reason behind it. I cannot explain why Zuhr is 4 rakas and Isa is 4, while Fajr and Maghrib, one of them is 2 and the other is 3. This thing I can't explain it. I just believe in it like that. I can't explain to you why Ramadan is 30 days and it's not 40, it's not 20, it's not 50. I can't understand that. I just believe in it like that.
No. I can't explain why Ramadan is 30 days because that is fasting full month, and Ramadan can be 29 or 30 days. So that I can explain. That is fasting based on the moon.
Months?
Huh?
Why it is 1 month and it's not 2 months?
Because that is what God say. You pray for that. You pray. You fast 29 when you see the month. You fast when you don't see the month.
But God can make it 2 months in the year, 1 in the beginning and 1 in the end. But He didn't do. So these are tawqifiyah. Tawqifiyah is things that you just believe like that, without turning out to see what is the reason behind this. But there are other things we can know their reasons. Okay? Is that clear?
Okay, it's not clear to me, but it's okay. Let's go. You are carry on. You were explaining. Yes.
Okay. Those things that almost number 2, Quran is Arabic. The Almighty Allah said, "Inna ja'alnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan."
You're breaking up, Mohammed Toure. I hope your network did not put you out. Isa?
Yeah.
Your brother, his network is disturbed. Anytime
something which is not Arabic, you are not reciting the Quran. You can give some meanings from Quran in other language. But once you are not speaking Arabic, you are not reciting Quran. Quran is in Arabic language. Okay? And in terms of prayers, the Almighty Allah said, فَقْرَؤُوا مَا تَيَسَّرَ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ. Recite whatever you can recite in the Quran when you are praying. So in prayers, is the Quran we can recite. We have to recite.
His network is tripping again.
Yeah.
Anytime he touches important topics, his network go away. But this is my theory here. Don't you think these are dictatorial philosophies that people
as he's saying now, even in the Quran, God said, "Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan la'allakum ta'qilun." I send the Quran in the language of Arabic, not for nothing. It's just for you to be reasonable.
So that doesn't mean you don't have to pray in your own language.
That's what you mean. That's why I told you. I'm just giving you a categorically what we understand as people of seeking knowledge. I'm not a malam, but I'm seeking knowledge.
So here is my question. Why is it only Islam or religions that you only have to pray in Arabic? Why only Islam? In all other religions, they have to speak. You can pray in any language. Why is it so that people have to speak Arabic when they have to pray?
Because it's Islam, and that's how it is.
So why?
I gave you. The Prophet said, "Salli kama ra'aytumuni usalli." But you ask me why? I cannot explain. I don't know. That's his command. What my brother was saying is just a fact. He told you he cannot explain why is it that we are fasting in the 29 or 30 days.
But
you said that you know it because that the month said, so we have to, and he's asking you, why are we not fasting twice in a month?
That was the teachings. That is what if God did nice. But if
very
God
good
speaks,
indeed. Very good indeed. Okay, wait. Let me come in here. That's the teaching. As he said, we have to fast in 29 or 30 days. Then why are you not asking why is it so? And you accept it. That's how the teaching is. And this one you are asking.
I did not tell you.
You just said it. That's how the teaching is. You just said it yourself, my brother.
But here is the question to you people. What I'm saying here, I want you to educate me here.
No, I know. I understand.
The only religion that people can say, you only have to speak Arabic when you are praying is Islam. No other religions.
My brother, when we are talking, okay.
No, let me finish. Let me educate. Brother. As you said,
sorry.
Let me. God is listening to your heart when you pray. God hear you. What God knows what you want to say and what you said and you did not say. You said that. Thank you very much. You said that in Arabic for Arabic speakers. God knows what is to come and beforehand. So if God can hear everybody, why should we only be speaking Arabic when we pray?
What I told you, my brother, is only the prayers that you have to do it in Arabic. That's why God said.
What about? Yeah. Continue. Thank you. Continue.
He just mentioned one ayah right now that God said, when you are going to pray, just recite any surah that you can recite. You don't need to go deep a surah that you cannot. Just recite a little, that one you can. The any surah that you can recite. That is during the 5 rakat and so. But after you finish, after you finish, I told you, you can pray in English, just like, oh God, give me this. Oh God, do me that. You can pray that also in Matubo. You can pray that in Fula. But in the practical salah,
that doesn't make sense. But that doesn't make sense. That if in another way, it's so confusing. You understand what I'm saying? You stand in front. I used to have problem with you about your Friday sermons at your mosque. I always challenge you people. Because you people, sometimes you speak Hausa when you have 100 people. You speak Hausa when only 5 people understand Hausa. You make the sermon. You translate you speak in Hausa for only 5 people out of 100.
What we are doing?
I always challenge you people by then. You explain.
What we are doing is, I explain it for you.
Yeah, you explain me that. Then I understand by then.
Yeah, the mosque belongs to us.
Yeah,
and people the mosque belongs to us. Yeah, I know. You have to understand what I mean.
The mosque don't belong to you.
The mosque doesn't belong to us, but we are taking care of the mosque. So what we do is we change the time. This week English and next week Hausa, because there are some people in our community who does not speak English.
No, I told you that I only bring that topic here because me and you
I have to tell the audience also to know the reason, because the mosques, we take care of mosques and we are doing everything for the mosques, and there are some of us who doesn't understand English.
I just give you an example. I did not say we have to talk about that. I will bring you here one day. We talk about the mosque that you are talking about. No problem. I'm giving you an example.
There is no house of God belongs to somebody. Any house of God belongs to God. But of course, there are some people taking care of that place. That's what I mean. It belongs to us. So I didn't say that it's for us.
Doesn't belong to you. Listen, let's talk. Let's talk about your mosque here first, because that will be another topic. I'm just giving you an example here. You come, the imam stand. The imam of the Imam of Accra. He's go and stand in Accra, you know, reciting Bagara. You see some imams, they go, they take Bagara. Maybe what they are saying Bagara, even the whole surah of Bagara, people don't even need to hear that by that time. Or when you want to go, you recite a surah in the Quran about war. No? You know, in the Quran you have surahs in sections of the Quran that talk about war. There are sections of the Quran that talk about other things that doesn't, if you don't even, at that point people don't have to hear though. You don't have to take Friday's prayers and talk about reciting in Arabic about the battle of Badr or battle of Uhud or the battle of
why not? Do you know the meaning of Friday prayers?
Let me learn. I'm not finished yet. You are just asking. You understand. You are just quoting me, and what you are saying, all narrating about an incident, and a battle that happened 1,500 years ago, and people have to stand because you believe that is how, and you are speaking everything in Arab, and 99.9% of those standing behind you, they don't know what you are saying. They cannot learn anything from it. You know, so why not you speak what you are narrating? You are talking about how the Prophet and his people they did in the Battle of Uhud or at Battle of Khalf, anything what you are saying in Hausa, so that those people will learn from that. Them only speaking in Arabic, because many of the ayahs of the surahs in the Quran is only narrating about something. It's not about it's not like Fatiha is praying, Falak, Nas, and all those like praying, like how to pray in praising the God Almighty Allah, you know, or when you go to Ayatul Kursi and all those things. But most of these verses in the Quran is narrating about incidents, about events, you know, or about happenings. But you see imams, they go and they just be reciting a full story about let's say Maryam, you know, Suratul Maryam, narrating about the life story of the Prophet Isa sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his mother and all those things. May peace be upon them. And they are speaking Arabic. Nobody know what they are talking. They are just explaining a story about Maryam. Why not say that in Hausa or in Wolof, Muhammad Toure?
Well, before my connection was going poor, what I want us to explain is that in terms of prayers, concentrating, praying, meditating towards Almighty Allah. Because when you are praying, it means that you are in conversation with God. That time is quite different from the time of preaching or talking to people or giving lecture. We should differentiate between these two things.
Okay.
Almighty Allah said in Quran, Inna ja'alnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan. We make this Quran in Arabic. Quran was given to the Prophet in the Arabic language. Quran is in Arabic. Whenever you are speaking whatever you are speaking in other language, in any other language, we cannot call this Quran. Quran is in Arabic. Okay? And God said, when you are praying, فَقْرَأُوا مَا تَيَسَّرَ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ. Recite whatever possible for you in the Quran. The Prophet said, no prayer.
You see, your network always trip, man. We have to say if there is connection, we have to connect you with our network. You know, when we have a show, man. Because I was thinking only Gambia have poor connection system, but I see Cote d'Ivoire also is not up to standard. So, what do you say to what I'm saying? Because you read the Quran, I read the Quran. I read the Quran in English, you know. You know.
You were asking, you were talking about the Imam reading Quran for and 99 people beside him doesn't understand. That's why we are having the Friday prayers. Friday prayers after reciting the Khutbah, what we or what the Imam do to explain is what he is going to use in the distance in the prayers. So anytime you see
No. I disagree with you on that. You know me, I suspect Arabic, you know, because I lived in Mauritania, you know, for some time. You know, because of the local language they speak there, and I have been hearing these Quran translations for over since I was born. You know, I also read what imams pray what they used to pray, and their sermons are far different. You know,
my brother, I'm telling you the fact. And the normal circumstances, the Friday prayers, they used to the event that happened or that is happening in the area. That is what the Imam supposed to lecture people. And
I'm not talking about lectures. Listen, I'm not talking about lectures. We are talking. No, I'm talking about physical prayers.
You don't let us use our brain to talk. When somebody's talking, wait, I'm telling you, the Imam used to take the event that happening in the area and preach with it. So he take the ayat in the Quran, that the surah in the Quran, which correspond to that event.
Then most of these imams are not doing that.
That's what I'm telling you. So normal and the normal circumstances, most of the imams, when they take the event, they took the same ayat, which is narrating what is the lecture in the sermon of the Friday sermons.
So you believe because of the Quran is written in Arabic. Anybody who is reciting exactly what the Quran is saying in his or her native language, he is not reading Quran.
My brother is not reading Quran.
Why? If I say Bismillah Rahman Rahim in the name of Allah, you know, the most merciful and the most gracious.
You are translating Quran, but you are not reading Quran. You are translating Quran.
I am reading.
You are translating it. No, you are translating.
Oh, you are preferring a language above another language. No, this is what I'm saying.
You are translating it because you are now translating Arabic into English, my brother.
But Arabic is a language. English is a language.
It's a language, yeah. So now, assuming if I take English and I start English narrating it in Hausa, which means I'm translating English into Hausa.
But still, you are saying the same thing.
I'm saying the same thing, but that's not how.
But you are talking to the Malik Yawmiddin. Is it not?
Yeah.
You are talking to you are reciting what Malik Yawmiddin bring to his creation.
My brother, you know, they said if you are going to even give somebody Quran, or like a very good example, you know, at times when something happened, we used to take a Quran and swear with it.
Yeah.
Yes. The Imam or the ulama is saying, when you take a translation Quran and swear with it, it is not a swear.
Why?
Very good.
The contents is the same.
The contents is not the same, my brother.
What makes the contents different? The language is the language.
Last we talk, and I was explaining something that in the Quran, there is so many things that when you mention it here, it's not the same thing as when it is something somewhere else. But you see the name exactly salaf. You get me point? You get me?
Yes.
So due to that is why some people are saying when you are reading a Quran in the English, you will not get it the same thing as in the distance in Arabic. I will give you an example.
Okay.
Sorry. In Arabic, you know, we have something we call ha. You know that?
Ha is an I know ha as an alphabet.
And you know, we have something that we call ha.
Yeah.
And you know, we have something that we call ha.
Yeah.
So we
You know,
have
when I was in
any difference, yeah.
when I was in Nouakchott,
Yeah.
you know, I just left when I was in Nouakchott. You know me, I was very stubborn. I come when I
No,
was young.
I know.
I was I did not I did not learn when they wanted me to learn the Quran. I was very stubborn since, and I think I'm still stubborn. But when I went when I was in Nouakchott,
don't regret it.
I took the time to study the alphabet of Arabic and all those things with those Gambian youths who were there. So it's good. I know what you are saying, that the alphabet, you know, the accent, the sound of the alphabet. I know what you are talking about.
Thank you very much, brother. So let me come in. Now we are
Yeah.
coming to the point.
Mm.
You know, in Arabic, when it is time for you to mention her or her, and you use her, you know that the meaning change.
Okay.
You know that?
Yes.
Very good. When it is time for you to use aleph and you use ein, you know the meaning change.
Yeah.
Now
it depends on the that is in every language.
Just okay, let's go. I mean, what I want is yeah or no, yes or no. Then we go to the
I
point.
cannot deny that, because that is language.
That's why we are coming to, brother. So
Yeah.
just take it easy, bro.
Okay.
So like my name now, my name is Isa. So if I have to write Isa, I have to write it with ein.
Yeah.
And I write Isa.
Yeah.
So now if I say I have to write Isa and I write Isa with aleph.
But if you cannot spell Isa also with Lessa.
What?
You cannot spell Lessa with Isa. You have to write Essa.
Some people are spelling Isa with ESSA, and some people are doing it ESA.
Yeah.
You see, so that's why you see. But this one, when you are going to write it in Arabic, is ein. It doesn't change. So that's where the problem is, brother. And any contest that comes with the changes of alphabet in Arabic, something like Rabbana Atina. When you say Rabbana Atina, you are asking God, I'm here asking for forgiven to give me. But when you say Rabbana Atina, when you say Rabbana Atina, you say we are pushing the thing backwards. That is why it's very, very important that everybody is using that Sali Kamara Aitumuni Usali.
But now let me come to your that example. Don't you think then most of the people are reciting the Quran very wrong?
Yeah, most.
What saying. So is it not better that they go, you come, you face, you want to say, oh you God, and you say, oh you gods.
Bubakar.
Let me learn. Let me come again. I will give you an example. The same example you are saying. We Africans, we have our dialect, we have our accent. You know, when we speak, you already know this person is from this part of. Even when you speak an other language, they already know you. This is not your mother tongue. You understand? So don't you think it is better that people to say exactly what they were supposed to say, what they are supposed to say? Is it not better for them to speak in the language that they understand? To go, like you cannot associate God with an other God. You know, when you want to say, oh you God, and you say that in Arabic, oh you gods. Is it not wrong? Then the God, one God will not listen to you.
My brother, we have only one constitution. That's Arabic. That's Arabic. That's Quran. As a Muslim, are you not ashamed that you cannot read the Quran?
No, I am not.
You are not.
No.
And you are not putting effort even to know how to read the Quran, and you are free.
No, I am not saying I am not. I will not put an.
Do you think when you died, God is going? The question that are going to be answered, to be questioned in a grave, it will be Madingo?
If the angels speak Arabic to me, if I don't speak Arabic, I answer to them in Pular. I don't even believe that teaching that if you die, you go to there, God will speak to you in Arabic. I don't want to believe that, because that is mental slavery to me. Because God created everybody, and God listening to everybody can hear. Because even in the Quran, it says God listening to you on your mind. So I am not an Arabic. So if the if the angels speak Arabic to me, that is their problem. I don't speak Arabic.
That's good. That's good. That's one. It's good. That's good. That's good. It's good that you said that. It's good that you said so. And then when you reach there, you discuss it with them. You tell them that.
No, I am not an Arab. I'm not going to try to speak Arab. I am not going to do that. And if I die, that if there are angels who are to speak Arabic, let them speak to the Arabics. I am not an Arab. I am a Fulani.
When you die, when angel come to you, first, ma huwa rabbuk. That's what they are going to question you. What? And they will ask you, who is your God? Who is your God?
It's Allah. So
very good. That's what you have to go and learn it.
Why?
Yes, because that is what is going to question.
You are speaking in religious terms, but I'm talking to you logically now. Logically, that doesn't. You think twice.
My brother,
listen. Let me go.
We are not talking about politics.
So you want to say?
No, we are talking about deen in the Islam in the life.
Let me ask you this.
In the life al-Islam. We are talking about deen here.
Well, let me ask you this
question. About logic.
Can I ask you this question?
Yes.
Ask you this question. An old woman, or a person who is born in the provinces of Ghana, somewhere deep in Ghana, where they don't know nothing about religion. They don't know about Islam. They don't know about Christianity. You know, they don't know Arab. They never hear anybody speak Arab. So if they die, the angels will speak to them in Arabic.
My brother, that's how it is.
No. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No. For me, that's how it is, and I keep it like that. And there is no changes in my side.
Me, if the angels, I'm saying it here, if the angels,
that's why they said there are some certain things you don't need to know. Certain things, like now. You know, when I say, who is your God? You say Allah. But when they come, my brother,
you know, because in my
okay, let's go. Let's start afresh. Wait.
In my mother tongue.
Wait, let me come. If not, maybe I will forget. You say now you are not going to learn. When you go, the angels, are they fuller?
I don't mind. I don't have to know which tribe.
So that's why you have to. If the angels are Arabic, when they come to speak Arabic,
Arab told you that the angels are Arabs. The Arab man told you that. That is not true. Because the angels cannot be Arabs. That is not correct. That is not true. An angel cannot be an Arab. Then God is Arab. Do you want to tell me God is Arab?
Bubakar.
No. Let's be logic here. God is not Arab.
What I want you to put in your mind is, Bubakar, in terms of ad-din here, it is not logic. So you are making a big. Sometimes you are making a lot of mistakes in this conversation. I'm telling you truth, my brother. Go and ask some people; they will tell you. Look, in the case of Islam, my brother, logic doesn't work here.
Does that help?
It doesn't work. That's why last I told you when you have to do tayammum, the tayammum replace wudu. Then why are you not taking the sand and put it in your mouth and then put it out?
That doesn't make logic. The way logic works, it does. That is not logic. You cannot put sand in your mouth.
That's what I'm telling you.
That is logic. That is where logic works. You are now talking logic here. You spoke logic. I'm talking about logic. You say logic doesn't count. Who puts sun in his eyes?
That's why I'm telling you.
That is logic.
No, let me tell you. You are.
Your network also is going.
That's how it comes. So now you accept it as a logic because it's favor you. You understand me? Because yeah, God said when you are going to do udu, you wash your hand 3 times. But when it is time for this tayammum, you don't wash it 3 times. Even once is okay. And you don't put the sand in your mouth because God put it the things how it's supposed to. And there, because it favor you, you use it as logic. And now here, God said in the Quran, "Inna anzalnahu Qur'anan Arabiyyan." I said the Quran in there.
But what Arabic mean? That I send the Quran in Arabic. That doesn't mean Quranic is the best language among all of you. Arabic is the best language among all of you. Did God say that?
You're laughing at that guy. Your network is this.
My network. Maybe the angels are taking my network now.
So better be careful.
No, I am not careful. I'm speaking logic here. No, what I'm saying is, if God say I send the language in Arabic, the Quran in Arabic, that doesn't mean Arabic is the best language among mankind.
If you have a topic, something like
Isa also is gone. He was talking about my network. I think it's his network. You know, sometimes, you know, some things are contradictory. Hey, Juma, sister Juma, Jenaba Kurubari, Jarama. He said, let me go and learn my deen. I learned my deen. That's why I am questioning these people. You know, some of these things you have to use your. Isa, you were talking about my network. It is your network. It's not mine. You see, you went away. So maybe
me, I went away, but you were freezing.
No, I am not freezing. You are the one who was freezing. It's because of your network. Because of your network, that's why it was doing like that. So, you know, it's difficult to talk to religious people.
I'm saying something at times before we come and discuss something like this. Try to get some malams and then ask them.
No, malams. You talk about malams. Those are religious people. Me, I am not religious. I want to understand people. I want to understand religion also. That's why I practice religion. I want to talk to. I don't want to talk to people who talk according to the script. You understand what I'm saying? You know, if there are people who, like you are speaking now, you say that is logic. That is how it is, because you know I am. You know what? We are just having a discussion. I'm not bringing a lecture here.
You know, you know what Janaba is? Janaba.
Yeah.
You know how it is. You know how they perform Janaba.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Bro, me, I'm 40 years old and I have been practicing. I am practicing Islam since I was born.
Good. Do you know why is that so different as normal bath?
Yeah, they call it purification.
Okay, why?
It's purification. Purification in every way means they do.
Why is that purification?
It's not only it's not only Islam have purification. Even traditional, even in traditionally traditional without religion, we have purification.
Now we are using our mind, as we said.
Logic, yeah.
Logic. Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that purification?
Because they believe it is cleansing. Some people doesn't believe that.
I
am not saying
that's how it is. Now you see, you start, it's purification. And some people believe it. That's how it is, bro. But why? When you go and take a bath, and what is the meaning? What is the name?
That is, yeah, taking a bath. They say cleaning, but
Like-
purification, and taking bath.
Mhm.
Why are
And
you
what is the
purifying?
difference? What is the difference between
It's
taking bath? What is
Ritual.
the difference between taking normal bath and the
What
janaba?
one is- that is ritual.
And why?
Yeah, because it's ritual, it's spiritual, it's something
Because
spiritual.
why is because ritual spiritual? Why?
Because somebody make them believe that, like you want to believe that God is Arabic.
I didn't say God is Arabic. Did
You
I
said
say
it-
God is Arabic?
You
I
said
said,
the
I
angels.
told you God.
You said
God
the
said.
angels- you said
I
the
told
angels
you
are
God.
Arabic.
I told you God said.
No.
I
You said the
said
angels are Arab. You said the angels are Arab.
My brother, I told you when the angels comes, they are going to question you in Arabic. I didn't say the angels are Arabic. I said when they come, they are going to question you in Arabic.
That is what they taught you. That is what they make you believe.
My brother, that's how it is. Because in the
No,
Quran,
that's not how
it's
it is. That doesn't make
Did
logic.
you
If it-
believe, my brother, did you believe the Quran or not?
Yeah, I believe the Quran.
So why don't you believe that the angel, when the angel come, they will question you in
Do
the
you
Quran?
want me to tell you how I see the Quran?
Tell me.
That is
Tell me.
another.
No,
That is
tell me. I'll tell you who you are right now. Tell me.
You know, I divide the Quran in three.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are things
Mm-hmm.
there are things narrated in the Quran which are from everybody. There are things that are narrated in the Quran that is not for me. I just have to learn from it.
I didn't understand you. Be clear here.
You see, you cannot understand.
No,
You know.
I cannot understand me.
No, let me.
No, don't do like this. Don't do like this. Be like this and then tell me why.
Okay,
And
listen.
narrate what you are narrating here. Let us go.
Let me give you like
Let us go to the Quran first. Let's finish this one first.
if there's
You said
in the
the Quran
Quran,
is divided into three.
no. The Quran talk in the Quran. You hear where God speak to Banu Quraysh. I am not a Banu Quraysh. I'm not from Quraysh.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to learn from it. It's a story where God talk to Banu Quraysh.
Mm-hmm.
If there is where God talk in the Quran, or Kul ya ayyuhal kafirun, or you kafirs. I am not a kafir.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
God is not talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's where God say, "Oh, you Banu Adam."
Mm-hmm.
I am a Banu Adam.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we believe. We all start from that is even logic. Everybody start from Adam and Eve. That's what. There is where God is talking to me. Oh you mu'min. Oh you who believe.
Yeah, you are mu'minin. Yeah, you are mu'minin.
God is talking to those who believe, and I believe in God. So I know there God is talking to me. But when God say, "Oh you Banu Quraysh," "Oh you Banu something," "Oh you people of Israel," Banu Israel or something. I'm not a Banu Israel. I'm not a Banu Quraysh. I'm not a Quraysh. I'm not an Israelis. I am from. You understand? God is not talking to me.
You are on point.
God is not talking to me. So you see, but you have to understand this. You have to use your logic. That's why many people do a lot of mistakes. You know, radicalization. You have to use your mind. You have to.
The people of Quraysh. Of course, you are not somebody from Quraysh, but the message sending to them, if they are Muslim, that message goes to whole Muslim.
No. Muslims have to learn from it. No, Muslims have to learn from it. They don't have to. If God said, "Did you see what we did to the people of Quraysh?" I am from Gambia. I am not from Quraysh. I am far from Makkah, from those people. I have to see what God did to the people of Quraysh and why He did to them. What He did to them. He's trying to point. God is trying to point an example.
Don't you see? It's a warning or it's a wake up call to you.
Nay, that's you see. I am speaking. You have to. You don't hear what I said. I said in the Quran. I'm not speaking Arabic here. I'm speaking English. God, there is in the Quran where God will say, "Did you not see what we did to the people of this
Didn't you see? Don't you see there's a wake-up call to you yourself here?
You see, I am telling you, I said to you, I divide the Quran in parts. There are some things where God speaks directly to me as a believer, because I believe in him through as a Muslim. But there are things that doesn't concern me. They are not about me. I have to learn from it. Then you say how I start to give you example. Like, you cannot say when God said to Muhammad, "Oh, you Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, say to those who don't believe that there will be not, it will not to be, you will never believe that which they believe, and they will not believe in that which you will believe. For the benefit of all of you, to them their religion, and to you to my religion." God was not talking to me. God was talking to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I have to learn from it. Was God talking? Am I Muhammad? I'm not Muhammad. I am Abu Bakr.
But the message that God is giving to the Muhammad, the message going to who? From Muhammad, where is the message going?
God said, Muhammad, tell those who don't believe that you believe.
At that time,
I was not there. I was not in the picture. That is 1,500 years ago.
When God was saying, "Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ittaqullaha haqqan taqwa," ko ittaqullaha haqqan tukati, wala tamutunna illa wa antum muslimun.
Translate.
God said, "Oh, you believers."
Who is a believer?
The believer is those who believe in God. Now you are saying that no. The reason why I said that, you said no. I have to talk now. When I finish, you talk.
Come on.
You just said that 25 or 140 years ago, God said that you wasn't there.
1,500 years ago. It's not 100. 1,500.
No, I just said it. 1,500 years ago, and you are saying that you wasn't there and you are a Gambian. So that, which means that one doesn't concern you. Now,
why? No, listen to your translation. Say it again. Say it again and translate.
Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ittaqullaha haqqa tuqati wa la tamutunna.
Ya ayyuhallazina amanu.
Those who believe. Yeah, those who believe.
Who believe?
Yes.
I believe you believe. So
yes.
God is talking to us who believe.
Yes.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's not.
You said that the other time that God was sending the message to the prophet.
No. I said God said.
But this message also wasn't sent to you direct. It was sent to Muhammad for you to have it.
Don't misquote me here. Don't misquote me. I am translating the Quran to you as it is sitting like you are saying. O you Banu Israel, O you Banu Quraysh. I said, O you people of Quraysh, the people of Quraysh, tribe of Quraysh. O you tribe of Israelis. I am not an Israeli. I am not a Quraysh, I said. So God was not talking to me.
I told you right now. I said, don't you see that it's a wake-up call to you?
Yes. I said I have to learn from it. I said I did not say I don't have.
What he's saying to Ya ayyuhallazina amanu.
Or you believe. Or you believe.
You know what believer is.
And say what the message come after all you believers. What God said after you.
He said you should not die unless you are a Muslim.
So those who believe.
If a Bani Quraysh.
But God, did you hear yourself there also? You say, "Oh, you who believe."
Yes. If a Bani Quraysh now, when he said believe, if a Bani Quraysh believe, why then?
Let's translate this sentence fully, and we make logic out of it. Oh, you who believe, don't die until you become a pure believer, a Muslim. A Muslim is somebody who submits himself completely to the will of the Almighty Allah. That's what we believe. So God is telling you and me who believe in Islam that before we die, we have to be perfect ourselves to the teaching of Islam. God is talking to me and you.
Hey, we have one guy like you here. Well,
no.
Here now, you start something like this. When you start thinking that the Quran has mistaken, or the Quran is talking about.
No. You ask. You know, when we talk about the Quran, I told you. Do you want me to tell you how I see the Quran? And you say yes. And I told
what did I said? I said you make a point.
But I did not say the Quran is wrong.
I'm telling you what that guy was saying. It just started. I saw. He started thinking that this one is logic and this one is. Now this guy stops. He stopped praying. He just said that even the Quran is just from Arabic and he's not Arabic. Just what you are saying.
No,
the guy is now here in Turnout. He's no more praying.
No, me, I don't believe like that. But I believe
that's what started.
Me, I am with this concept since I was like
when you
more than 27 years.
When you start doubting something.
No, I'm not doubting
something. No, when you start doubting something and you are trying as Islam, you have to say no, it's a logic like this. It's a logic like that.
What you have to think, my brother. You have
to say that there is a context in the Quran which is mistaken.
No, you have to use your no. People misquote the Quran. People misunderstand the Quran. This is what I believe.
No, that one is true. That one is true.
I am not saying I'm not. No, let me help you. I like reading. I have the Quran here. I read. You see, I read, my brother. I read. You see, I read. I have the Quran. I did not say the Quran is wrong. What I'm saying to you is,
my brother, why is the Quran in Arabic?
Because the Prophet is an Arab.
That's how he said.
That's what I believe.
That's why you believe. So you see, it's not true. That's not like that. That's not like that. You see? That's why you don't
because God said, because God said, oh you believers, I send the Quran in the Arabic language. Yes, that is logic. Prophet is an Arabic.
Oh, my brother, he didn't say because of prophet.
But did God say I choose Arab on top of every other language?
He said, I send the Quran in Arabic language for the
but
Arabic.
In the Arabic?
Yeah. That's why he said it.
He said what? He said what?
He said it in the Quran. I sent this Quran first in the Arabic language for them to be just to be reasonable.
So that means God talked to the Arabics. He's not talking to me. I am not an Arab.
So which means you don't need to pray, my brother, because you don't need to pray.
No, don't tell me that. I need connection to God.
Brother, no. This one you are saying, because even if there's this, then the message, the God is talking to Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad is Arabic. So which means the message coming to the Muslim and the Mu'min that is talking about the Arabic, but not you, Abu Bakr.
No.
Yes, that's what you said now.
No, I did not say that. You asked me in which language the Quran is. I say in Arabic. So you said why? You said why is the Quran in Arabic? I said because the Prophet is an Arab.
And you say no because he's talking.
No, listen. The Quran did not come on art on a paper like this. Bam. Arabs write the Quran. People who speak Arabic write the Quran. They put it down. What they hear the Prophet is speaking. The Prophet is an Arab. The Prophet was speaking Arabic to them, and they are literal in Arabic. They write. The Prophet is illiterate. He doesn't read or write. So, you see. So yes, it is logic that God will say, "Listen, we bring the Quran, which is perfect, in the language of Arabic." But God did not say in the Quran that I choose Arabic on top of other languages.
Yeah, I didn't tell you. I just give you ayah where God said He sent the Quran in the Arabic people.
Yes, that is acceptable. That is acceptable.
But you tell that if that should be the case, the message go to only the Arabic. Then
no, I did not say that. I did not say that.
My brother, the video is here. When we finish, we take it and we cut it.
Maybe I should revise this in Arabic.
Yeah. Yes. So in this case, there are some certain things we don't use our mind.
We have to use our we have to use our mind all the time.
Quran was sent to Prophet. When Quran was sent to Prophet, it was sent into verses.
Yeah, but not in a book.
And it doesn't come also direct from Baqarah to Nas. No. You see somewhere in Nisa, it will come and
you know,
Mm.
listen, I did Islam. How I know how they collect the Quran. I know how they collect the Hadith. I know all those things. I did them at school up to grade 12. So I even did in my high school. I dropped some languages. I dropped French, which my parents were not happy about, and some of my uncle, who is the teacher, Musa Sidibe, respect to him, the French teacher, the head teacher of French in the school is my uncle. You know, I was so stubborn, so I was feeling that he's having so much control on me. I dropped French so that he will not monitor me. So I did Islamic studies.
Because you don't want to go to school, so you drop.
I go to school, but you know, he's my uncle. He was like he's my family member, so it's like he was.
Now you regret.
I don't regret it. I speak French. I don't need French. I don't like the language even. I am Islamist. Isa, I thank you very much for discussing with me.
So you're welcome. We'll just continue we'll just continue.
You know, people will learn from each other. You know, I thank you very much. Ali, you run away. You know. Ali,
when we finish like this, it helps us also go and then reverse some things, and then if there is something also, we go and ask and then see how it comes like that. So it's a good, it's good that we will just.
I engage you people on this topic because it is going. I have a long debate with people on the internet. I say I will bring on you my malams. I will come and engage you too. I will engage you too also, and we will exchange ideas. We will talk about this.
Leave us here. Let us leave us here and let us beat about the bush here.
It's an open conversation. We are just exchanging ideas. Thank you for your time. I wish you
very much. Thank you very much.
I will try and come and see you, because you stay in public here. I did not come to see you.
I will tell everybody.
If the Lord see us, I will say, he put me, he's in full contact now. So have a wonderful evening, my brother. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. I salute you all and greetings to you, all the followers, inshallah. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, brothers and sisters, that was the open conversation on religion and society. I like to engage people on logical things. Talking about religion and society is difficult, Not everybody is open for conversation, but we have to talk, whether it makes sense or not. That's how it is, because it starts from somebody. Somebody knows something and he spread it away. So you cannot just condemn things like that. So I am not as religious. This is not a religious religion. I'm not here to lecture religion. I am not a religious scholar. I am not talking about Islam. I am not here to perfect Islam. I'm not here to perfect any other religion. I am here to understand the religion and society. So I know people find it very difficult to talk about religion, or when you come to society, people make religion and society, so sacred that people cannot even talk about them. There are things that people, you dare not talk about them with people, because they think there is a barrier. You have to this, or you have to this. People have to. Thank you very much, Ali Balde. People have to be open to learn, because what you know now, you learn from it. You learn from somebody. Anything that you know where you are sitting down here, you learn it from somewhere, especially religion. The religion that is, we can call youngest here, is Islam. Islam was the last, and that is like 1,500 years ago. Now they are talking about that. Is not today. People taught it until it arrived to where it is today. So people have been talking about religion for centuries. So you cannot just say, you have to be, if you are a Muslim, you don't have to talk about this. That's why people are making disaster in this world, because people translate, misinterpret religion or things and they took things like how they understand them or how they are taught about it. Somebody just put you in the corner and tell you that you have to hate this. Anybody who doesn't think like this is a kafir, and then you start being radical. That is how they radicalize people. That is your belief, because that is what Islam believe. People in Islam believe that everybody who is born is a Muslim. That is Islam. It's no problem. That is Islam say oneness of God. That is, you can believe that, Sister Jenaba Kurubali. It's your own belief. You are a Muslim. You have the right to think like that. So I'm not here to perfect Islam. I'm not here to caricature Islam. I am a Muslim. But spiritually, I don't follow religion. I am a Muslim by spiritual. I am not religious, because religion, if this religion are all, so Islam is a faith. In that Islam, you have a lot of religion sects. You have a lot of them. If you go to Christianity, that's why. If you go to Hindu, if you go to Buddhist, if you go to the Jews, they are all the same like that. So the message is the idea here is to be open to discussion. You have to be open to talk. You have to be open to listening to people. You don't just conceive things like that. You have to be logical, because like I was engaging the brother, he said to me that, when I die, the angels have to speak to me in Arabic. I am not an Arab. If the angels speak to me in Arab, I don't listen. I don't speak Arabic. Is that my fault? What about if I was born in China and the Chinese, there is no Islam there? What about if I was born in Russia or in somewhere in this province where there is no Arab? What about those who die who never heard of Arabic or Islam? So the angels are going to talk to those people in Arabic. So when we all die, we all wake up and be speaking Arabic, everybody. That's mean then the concept in the hereafter, everybody have to speak Arab when God can hear everybody. We have to, because God say I send the Quran in Arabic, that doesn't mean Arab is above every other language, or the Arab tribe is above other tribes. So that's all I am saying. I'm not here to. I'm not talking religion here. I'm not talking about a perfect religion here. I'm not. This is not a religious program. It's called Religion and Society. We are the society. Religion confessed met us here. So we have to start talking about religion and everything else. So that's all I'm saying. We have to open the conversation. We have to start to have the conversation. Sister Sister Jenaba, you have to come here and teach me, please. Can I have you next, Jenaba Kurbali? Next program, please come and join us to the open conversation, because I see you are religious. It will be very nice to talk to you about religion. Aliu Balde, thank you very much. Next week, you and Sister Jenaba Kulubari, you come, you join my two malams. We talk. Me, I'm not religious. I am a Muslim, but I think different. So I wish you all a wonderful evening, wonderful night, a wonderful weekend. Tomorrow I have one brother. It's Cherno Jalo. He's from Basse. He's a youth that is busy. He's medical worker and a Bassyrian who is more concerned about Basse. Tomorrow I'm going to talk to him. I like to talk to Bassyrians, people of URR and Gambians, young Gambians. I want to understand them. So tomorrow I will bring that brother here in the evening, 9 o'clock in the evening. That is 10 o'clock Belgium, because then he will have, on Sunday, we will be talking about the Backway and all those people in our, in Sister Jennifer, we leave your religion. What is your religion? If you are a Muslim, maybe you are a Tijaniya, or you are a Qadiriya, or Ahmadiyya, or Murid, or Lion, or something else. Which one am I going to live? Because I don't understand. If you say river or religion, Sister Janawa, please join us next week. I wish you all people a wonderful evening. Till I come your way tomorrow in the evening. Have a good night. This is your brother Bubakar Gobiji Jalo. Have a good night.